Y'all, the dev team just dropped the 1.0 blog yesterday. This isn't a patch note. This is the roadmap for the final release. And bro, some of this is exactly what we've been asking for. Melee buffs, difficulty restructure, credit economy overhaul, new map teases. Some of it though, I still got questions. So I'm walking you through the 5 biggest changes that actually affect how you play, what's going to be different, and what they still need to fix before this game launches. Change number 1, and this is the one everyone's been waiting for. Melee combat is getting buffed, like significantly. Not a little tweak, actual speed increases across the board. Okay, here's the numbers. One-handed weapons, strong attack windup is getting 10% faster. Charged attack windup, 20% faster. Two-handed weapons, charged attack windup, 10% faster. And bro, if you've played No More Room in Hell 2 for more than 5 minutes, you know how big this is. The windup on charged attacks right now is painful. You hold the button, you wait some more, and by the time you swing, the zombie has already moved or hit you, or 2 more have shown up. So 20% faster on one-handed charged attacks, that's the difference between landing the hit and eating damage for free. But wait, there's more. Slashing weapons, machetes, knives, all that, they're adding stability damage. Quick attacks get 5, strong attacks get 10, and here's why that matters. It takes 20% stability damage to stagger a zombie. So 2 strong slashes from a blade and that zombie stops. Right now, slashing weapons just doesn't do that. You slice a zombie, it keeps walking. You slice it again, it keeps walking. The only way to stagger was with blunt weapons. Now blades have crowd control too. That changes the entire weapon meta. Oh, and 2 more things. Sprint speed is increasing slightly, and stamina starts refilling quicker after you use it. So you can run more, swing more, and recover faster. This is them addressing the whole I'm exhausted after three swings problem. Verdict, this is like a huge W. This is what the community's been asking for since day 1. Change number 2. And this one's interesting. So they're restructuring the entire difficulty system. The names are changing, the mechanics are shifting, and the respawn rules are completely different depending on what you're playing. First, the names. Casual is now beginner. Classic is now normal. And bro, I actually like this. Casual sounds like it's the easy mode for people who don't want to try. Beginner says this is where you start, then you move up. It's a small thing, but it changes how new players approach the game. You're not picking the baby mode, you're picking the starting point. But here's the big gameplay change. Beginner difficulty is getting time-based respawn. So you die, you wait, you come back. For normal difficulty, which used to be classic, is keeping the objective-based respawn system. And hard and above, they're reducing the ammo you find in weapons. So if you're playing on hard or nightmare, you can't just loot every gun you find and unload it for free ammo. You actually have to be conscious about what you're carrying and what you're shooting. And then there's nightmare difficulty. And bro, this is where it gets real. They say nightmare is aiming for higher emotional highs and lower extraction rates. Translation, you're gonna suffer more, but when you extract, it's gonna feel like an achievement. And I respect that. Yeah, that's what nightmare should be. Not just more zombies, more damage, actually different spawning, different pressure, different rules. Change number 3, the credit economy. So they're adding a new way to earn currency in 1.0, and they're overhauling the pricing of loadout equipment. Like right now, the credit system is fine, but it doesn't really make you think about what you're buying. Some stuff is too cheap, some stuff is too expensive, and the optimal play is usually just to save for the same few items every run. They're changing loadout pricing too, and I'm quoting here, encourage more spending to boost your responders' starting odds. So instead of hoarding credits for one big purchase, they want you spreading your money across multiple upgrades. Better starting weapons, better perks, better survival chances from the jump. That's a shift from save for the meta loadout to invest in your character's baseline. And if they get the pricing right, that makes every credit decision matter more. They also mentioned perk and reroll cost changes coming in 1.0 and post-launch. So no specifics yet, but the fact that they're addressing it means they know the current system needs work. And that makes me optimistic. You know, the decision is right, but execution is everything. Change number 4. And this is where it gets spicy. They didn't give us everything, but they dropped some teases. And bro, one of them is huge. They mentioned, and I quote, a particular rural farmhouse in Pennsylvania. That's a new map. A farmhouse in Pennsylvania, like the original No More Room in Hell was set in rural Pennsylvania. They're going back. That's not an accident. That's a nod to the roots. And if they're building a farmhouse for 1.0, that could be the claustrophobic close quarters horror experience this game has been missing. The current maps are big and open. A farmhouse has tight hallways, narrow staircases, nowhere to run. I am here for that. They also teased tutorialization. Finally, deeper info on survival mode and controller support. So controller support is especially important because they're launching on PS5 and Xbox. You cannot ship a console game without proper controller support. And the fact that they're talking about it now means it's coming. Good. So that's the 1.0 dev blog. Millie is getting fixed. Finally. Difficulty is getting restructured. Credits are getting overhauled. A new farmhouse map is coming. And they're adding controller support for console launch. But collision, XP, solo mode, and teammate carrying still unaddressed, and 1.0 is supposed to launch this summer. So what do you want them to fix before 1.0? Drop it in the comments, because if the devs are reading feedback right now, and they are reading feedback right now, this is the time to be loud about it.